you'll make me cry. You'll make me cry. It's been 10 months. Lucky lifetime, isn't it? A lifetime. How are you? Oh, stop it. Look, there's people in the ashtray. Hello. I can't tell you what this means to see you all here. It's been... This is now year 10 that we've been down here, but it's the first time, I think, since I came out of hospital, that I've been on air for 10 months. It's not easy, let me tell you, provided you've got the money, and so I'm thinking about busking. Anything to make it more interesting, because I spent most of my first few months getting on and off buses, looking for cheap cups of tea. I refuse to pay £2.70 in Starbucks. I'm sorry. I like that. I just want to get a nice cup of tea. And so they said to me at the Magic Stuff, they said, you know, would you like to come and do another show? I said, try and stop me. Try and stop me. And so they said, well, you know, do you think you'll sell it out? And I said, well, if there aren't any train strikes, maybe we will. And of course, we've got the blooming train strikes, we've got the ghastly... I think you've done very well to brave the weather. I really do. I think you're looking at... You're mentally undressing me, aren't you? I can tell. Frightens me more than you. But anyway, because I know what's there. But it's always nice to say... Hands up who's been to the circle before? Oh, a good proportion. Never been? Is it bigger than you thought, or stop it? I'll clear the place. Is it perfect? You are in for such an afternoon of magic. Seriously, you're going to be seeing some fantastic people from around the world and a lot of homegrown talent. And I know that you're going to sort of say to me, you know, why have we missed out on this all this time? Where is the Magic Circle? Top of the Court Road, do a right, come down here, and it's where they're building this new railway thing. So if you hear anything that goes a bit strange, you will know that maybe it isn't as good as it could be. But we've got, I hope you've all been to the toilet. I don't like people leaving. Not in the middle of some of the acts. So are you ready for some entertainment? Yes. You're going to have to put up with me, I'm afraid. I felt like launching into a song or something like that. I feel I'm very poor, really, when it comes to, you know, seeing so many happy little smiling faces.
We miss you.
Thank you. I miss me too. But the trouble is, how many tablets do you think I'm doing a month now? 420. 400, just to keep me here. If I move outside, another 60. It's driving the car, nightmare. I have no idea what's going on. I just sort of sit there, drive, I've got 420 tablets a month. I'm taking them because I spent time in hospital, but I feel good tonight. I've had 2 cups of tea and a cup of water, so we should make it through. So, should we start? Yes. Good. So please put your hand. I hope they're all ready, actually. I only just realised I was looking for different coloured lights. They say, well, put on a green light for you, Steve. And so will you please put your hands together and welcome Hudson and Hudson. You see my car out there? Yes. I hope none of you have posed for pictures. I know what you lot are like. You'll be going, we know him really well. And this is his car. I had it washed yesterday, actually, just to make sure it looked nice and clean and tidy for today. But it's lovely to see you, it really is. We were so worried, because if the weather goes against us, you know, it's a nice, intimate little theatre to see some really fantastic magic. Did you see the close-up magic? Yeah. Do you like that? Yes. You're very quiet, aren't you? Because I'm always very jealous of anybody, because I spend a fortune on magic. I buy magic. There are magic shops, magic sites, magic all sorts of things. And this building is the place where you can come and sort of, you know, learn your craft, pick up a packet of cards, do a card trick. Not me. Elephant. Seriously, it was the easiest thing to do because I knew damn well that nobody was ever going to book me for doing anything at all. All they would go is, well, you're a radio presenter and you're rude about various celebrities. Well, I've had a field day with Fergie. I couldn't believe it. All these things happen, and then friends of mine have phoned me up and they say, oh right, did you see the papers today? And they go, no, I what? And they go, oh, did you see what Jordan's done? She's learned 2 lines out of 45 in her pantomime. I thought, that'll be 2 more than I thought she was going to be learning. You know, and I watch Loose Women. I'm a big fan of Loose Women and the daytime programmes. Although I have to be honest, I was out on a limb on this one. I didn't know who they were going to get to replace Philip Schofield on Dancing on Ice. And it's gone to Stephen Mulhern. I mean, are there any other shows he doesn't do on the television? He's as bad as Bradley Walsh. They're bringing back Gladiators, and what do they get? They announced it yesterday. They said, and hosting it, Bradley Walsh. Oh, Bradley Walsh again. I couldn't believe it. Now, I said that we have a very eclectic mix of magicians. And the next one, you're going to absolutely love. I mean, it's a hand-picked, a lot of people who've been working very hard at the Magic Circle. And this particular one, I have to read it very carefully, because if I get it wrong, I'll be in the most dreadful trouble later. So please put your hands together, and I expect a huge Magic Circle welcome to Artem Shukin. Like that, earlier on, warming up. It's like a half an hour warm-up. But this, that, and that. I mean, I do that just to get to the bathroom. It takes me ages and ages and ages. So listen, what have you been doing since I've not been there? No, actually, I don't know if you read in the paper. You still see me up there? Yes. Just that Ashley Table King got an award, as did Steve Wright, as did Tony Blackburn. I thought I was pleased for Tony. I thought it's taken long enough to get round to him. He's over 80, for goodness sake. And then they gave this award, and I thought, that'll... Do I look better close up or worse? Better. I know. Radio is very misleading, isn't it? You can listen. I mean, I've worked on the radio for, 44 years, roughly doing the same kind of thing. So eventually, when I started getting ill, it was an awful lot easier to sort of go, let's check the finances, let's check all the bits and pieces. And it was one of those sort of snap decisions. And then I thought, if I get myself involved, who knows what's going to happen next year? We have no idea at all. We have no idea at all. But the nice thing is that we can sort of all come together and we can listen to lots of people listen to the radio. In fact, somebody said to me, it's far more now people listening to the radio than it is watching television. Oh my God! Don't start on me. I should have drummed out the brownies. Right. Another act for you, and I had to write all this down because I'm a member of the Inner Magic Circle. How I got this, I have no idea. I think it's because we do all these shows every single year. But the next person you're going to meet is a member of the Inner Magic Circle with Gold Star. Now this is something very, very special, but you have to appreciate exactly everything he's going to do. He blends, here he goes, psychology, mystery, and showmanship to create unbelievable demonstrations of mind reading. So be very careful what you're thinking, front row little Julie. I just thought I'd let you know, just in case. So please put your hands together and welcome the fabulous Mark Paul. You're ever so nice. I wish I was better. Seriously, we would I haven't been to the toilet yet. Because I got through the door and they're all saying, what were you doing? I was like, well, I was just waiting to have some pictures taken. I said, and then I took some more pictures, and then some more, and so I didn't get to the toilet. Because by the time I got to the door, somebody else had nipped in front of me. So anyway, Raffle, you got your tickets. Honestly, I think I should take you all home tonight. What do you reckon? I can maybe throw some food together or something. And then we could all... Actually, I was going to mention, because apart from little Julie here, I know that Joan and Frank are here, aren't they? Where are you? Where? Are you up there? Oh, you're there. What are you doing up there? Goodness sake. They're next door neighbours of Mr. Neil, the one who's in Centre Parks. Keep up. Okay? He's in Centre Park, they're here, and he's probably on about his 10th Christmas lunch, I should imagine. Anyway. So, should we do a raffle? I'm hopeless that these stairs are a nightmare for me, I have to tell you. Every time I climb on them, I think I'm going to collapse. I really am. Would you like to meet Harry, who's got the prize? Yeah. Harry! Hello. hello. Oh, this is Harry. And this is the last one. There aren't any more of these. Now, I don't know if you know, these are the Steve Allen. I know this is a paper bag. I promise you it's in there. It's the Steve Allen magic mug. Have you not seen these? Oh, how have you missed out on them? You pour it's black, and you pour water in, and I appear. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's unbelievable. And I'm wearing a blue sparkly jacket. I can't Harry didn't. He wasn't there. But I know a man, well, quite a few men actually, but he makes these mugs. And I thought that we were selling them. So this is the last, there aren't any more. We can't get any more done. So if you bought a raffle, look at you sitting there with your raffle ticket. Oh God, I hope it's you. And so do we have to pick a number?
Yes, we have a random number generator.
Oh, Harry.
Numbers, it's all gone high tech. I don't know how it works either. Your numbers are into this, so we can decide how many times we're going to press it to make the choice truly random.
How many times, Julie, should this button be pressed? On here.
2 times.
Just 2 times, okay.
That's one. Second one, who's going to win it? 1138.
1138.
So we've got.
No! Daddy!
Congratulations, that's for you.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You realise this entire theatre hates you. Never has anybody been hateful. Harry, thank you.
You'll see me in 10 minutes.
Yes, you'll see Harry in 10 minutes' time. Isn't that lovely? Look at you all sitting down here looking very good. Your little rosy faces. I bet you've been throwing those drinks down like there's no tomorrow. I know. Anyway, on with the show. Welcome back to the second. I forgot to say welcome back to the second half. So I forgot where I was half the time. That's the medication. Sometimes somebody will say to me, "Oh, you did that last year." I said, "Did I?" Because you can't remember things. And I said to somebody earlier on, there are advantages to being 70. You get free bus travel, and there are disadvantages. You can't remember where the hell you're going. So I want you to put your hands together. Watch this very carefully. Watch this very, very carefully. You've seen him once before, now prepared to be amazed again. Will you please put your hands together for Artem? Enjoying it so far? Yes. Do you know, I can't think of a nicer way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Seriously, you're with friends. You've all got one thing in common. You all hate me. You watch me be writing, well, we saw Steve Allen. He was so much fatter than the last time we saw him. It'll be all these sort of things, because you often worry if somebody's not seen you for months and months and months, whether or not you've aged. And in my case, the answer is yes, but it's all internal. No, you're too kind. You're too kind, and I'll snog you later. You saw him earlier on. He's back again because he's a magician, as you could well imagine. Please put your hands together for the fabulous Harry De Cruz. Things you think about in life. I used to be in a brass band, but I couldn't read music. So the bandmaster used to have to put down the fingering on your 3 valves. It would say 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and as long as I knew the tune, I was fine. And I could do all the Remembrance Sunday programs and everything else. I remember thinking, and I watch little kids now, little tiny children playing in brass bands, and little tiny children here learning how to do magic to impress their mum and dad and people like that. Because it's always something you can, even if you learn one card trick, to actually sort of show somebody and get that reaction from them, like, how did you do that? I mean, I do it, and they go, we know how you did that. So I'm not sure whether I should bother again, but I have a place that is just full of magic. I see it, and I think, I've got to buy it. Oh, the lights have come up. Don't you all look nice, bathed in a rosy glow? I thought it moved. I'm still very, very impressed that you're impressed by the Magic Circle, because not everybody has been to the Magic Circle, not everybody has been to the museum, not everybody's seen Sooty, not everybody has been in the club room, not everybody has watched really good close-up magic. Which is why we bring back our next guest for you. Because you've seen him before. 2 of them. This time you only see 1 of them. So please put your hands together. We've used him numerous times on the shows and we love him to pieces. Will you please welcome Alan Hudson? That was good. I like that a lot. I got a letter. A letter has flooded in. I made my living when I first started on the radio. I used to make up letters. I would say, oh dear Steve, we're listening to your program, blah, blah, blah. And believe it or not, it kind of worked, because it spawned lots of other people writing in, thinking that if we write in, he's going to mention us on the radio, which of course I did. But the one story that I always tell is of a lady called Ivy Hartley. Now, if you've ever heard my programme before, I have mentioned her before. Ivy Hartley used to write to me, and I could always spot all her letters, always written in ink, always very nice, sealed and all the rest of it. And she would write to me and she'd say, "Oh, Steve, I listened to you the other night, I was doing this and doing that." And she told me about her life. And I think probably about after a year of writing, all of a sudden the letters stopped. And I got a letter in writing I wasn't familiar with. And I opened it up, and inside there was a letter from Ivy Hartley. And she said, "When you get this, Steve, I will have passed on. And my sister has said that she will put this letter in an envelope and send it to you, and I can tell you all about myself." And so she told me, she was in her 80s, she suffered from very bad health. She said that listening to the radio, she said, made me feel that I was part of something. She said, I wasn't by myself. And so I always remember Ivy Hartley because I've still got those two letters, the one from her sister and the one from Ivy Hartley. And I thought, that's what radio's about. It brings people together, and it means that you're never alone. You only have to turn on the radio to be some idiot prattling on about nothing in particular, "Oh, Jordan again, I can't believe it. Surely not Colin Nolan. Good God in heaven." Anyway, Carrie Norris, thank you very much indeed. Carrie's wearing purple because she's been monitoring the Spikers group on Facebook. And she said that if we all wore purple, when you meet in the bar downstairs, you would all know who you were. Thank you. So of course I'm not wearing purple apart from the jacket. I kind of fitted in to start with. It was not bad, So thank you very much indeed. And thank you to all of you. But I have one final guest to introduce you to. You've really got to watch this very closely. You won't miss a trick, I promise you. Well, you might miss quite a few tricks. All the way from miles and miles and miles, and he's been waiting patiently backstage. He's absolutely charming. Would you please put your hands together and welcome Horrit. Ladies and gentlemen, Horrit Woo. I love watching things like that. I was just saying to one of the guys backstage, I said, do you think people actually appreciate just how bloody difficult that is? Because I tried it and it was rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Sadly, I know, sadly. But I hope you've enjoyed the time that we've spent this afternoon. I hope that you'll tell people that you went to the Magic Circle and saw that ageing legend who's still tottering about, just about. But it's been a thrill for us to see you down here. I hope that you all had a great Christmas. I hope that next year brings you everything that you want for yourself. And also, my microphone is at the back somewhere. Oh, you got it? Thank you, well done. So, on behalf of everybody at the Magic Circle, I wish you a very, very happy new year, blessings and peace. And will you please welcome the cast to entertain you tonight. Thank you so much. I wish you a very pleasant, safe journey home, and I hope that we shall meet again during 24. And if not, see you back here next year. Take care.